We're playing this game called the odds game, where it's basically we challenge each other to do different shit.
You dare me. If we say the same number,
You have to drink, yes.
And if we say a different number, you
I have to drink.
3, 2, 1.
2! No! I really don't want to. We're on our way to Discovery Park in Seattle. Well, we've been doing a lot of nature adventures because we're all city kids and like to see the ocean when we get the chance. I feel the most at home on tour, actually. I mean, I live in Stockholm and kind of New York right now, and I feel myself going calmer as soon as we get back on the road. It just feels more at home to me. I feel like I'm in Sweden, yes? Well, the first thing I need is my tour family, which is everyone here today. Brian, my tour manager, Kenyu's with us and documents everything. My band, Gustav Solo and Nick Snisky, Courtney, who looks after everything else. I just feel so at home with not having like a place where I'm rooted, where it's just like all relationships, people that you meet, everything is kind of fluent. I guess that's the whole album is about that. It's about chasing rushes and always trying to feel the most alive. I would definitely dream about performing on big stages and reaching a lot of people with my music. Like my first band that I had was very different. Alternative math rock for musicians, I don't know, hard to sing, hard to play. I love doing that, but when we split that up and I started writing on my own, I just wrote more simpler things. And then I kind of got into pop music from doing a lot of like session singing and then meeting different producers and starting to work with them and got signed as a writer, and then that whole thing started. So when I was in that world as a songwriter, I loved that life, it was amazing, but I also remember just being like, fuck, I want something out there that's mine, you know, the way that I would say it and like without compromises. It's almost exactly 2 years ago, I released my first album, had my first release party. Everything was a first, you know? I mean, I questioned myself that whole first year because it was like always a question like, what do you like as an artist? And I was like, I don't know what that means. To me, I can't answer that because I'm just, like, I'm myself. And I remember just thinking, is it enough? You realize just time after time that like if you try to live after what everyone else thinks about you, you're never gonna be enough. In my art, I will like air everything that is like my flaws and what I like struggle with. So it's just like very openly there. So I think then people when they meet me and they're just like, wow, you're not like a fucked up mess when we talk to you. I don't know. I have many sides like everyone. I've never felt like there were things I couldn't do because I'm a woman. I guess lyrically, I knew they were like bold and kind of, you know, a bit dirty and honest, singing about sex and stuff. I've noticed coming at least to the States, it's very frowned upon, in lack of better words. What seems to matter is that I'm a woman singing about it in pop, and that's usually not as common. I'm a cool girl, I'm a cool girl. Ice cold, I roll my eyes at you, boy. I know a lot of why I need to defend myself and kind of have to still sort of explain it in media and everything is because I'm a woman. Because no one would question a guy singing those things. Performing for people that, you know, are excited to see you and know the words that I wrote and they feel them, and that's just like a crazy exchange in energy. You're fully free to do whatever you feel like, which you kind of can on stage, and it's just all about expression emotions, and it's kind of great therapy actually. I remember going from playing like the little club shows to the festival stages, which was like a huge jump, you know. The whole album is about that. It's about chasing rushes and kind of always trying to feel the most alive. So this life is good for that.